Yeah, that sounds absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, started my nerves. They gave me a pill to take so my Kate has to drive me. But now that I'm a little uncomfortable, they give me some sort of tranquilizer type shit. So
Oh, horse
it's gonna
pills.
be interesting.
Definitely. Well, I'm sorry you're having to deal with that shit in the first place.
Yeah, yeah, it totally sucks. When I get on shit like that, if I ever get captured by like anyone and they want to torture me, they don't have to. All they gotta do is get me, blacked out on something. Because I went for a knee surgery and I told the lady that was rolling me back, they had me all gooned up.
uh,
So we're rolling back and I said, "Do I got acid?" She said, "What?" I said, "I did acid." She said, "When?" I said, "Oh, like back in '86."
just spilling your guts to her like, well, back when I was a kid, I threw this paper through somebody's house and it killed their cat.
Exactly. Oh, I would crumble under someone just injected me with something, no problem at all.
Oh man,
I got no tolerance.
they'd probably get a kick out of me just because I would tell them the most ridiculous fucking stories. Just because
Well,
like,
that's what I told the doctor. I said, "Hey, I said, be prepared." I said, "You don't know what's going to come out of my mouth."
yeah, like I usually warn staff about that kind of thing. I'm like, look, I'm a very creative individual, so some very interesting words might come out of my mouth or some interesting phrases. Please don't hold me accountable for the things I say because because my headspace is a very weird fucking place. Okay.
Yeah, I totally understand. Funny shit.
Usually, I'm telling jokes until I go under.
Yeah.
Like that's because usually it gets me in a really joking kind of mood. So I start telling a lot of self-deprecating jokes or a lot of medical jokes. Like just because like I have enough medical knowledge to like tell some like to be able to joke enough with like medical staff
Yeah.
and it be funny.
Well, see, my second knee surgery. Well, after my first knee surgery, I met with the doctor after it was like I said, I'm going for my second knee surgery. I told the doctor, I said, "Hey, I said, last time I'm on the table." I said, "The guys putting that respirator in my mouth." I said, "I don't want to remember that." I said, "That kind of sucked. I didn't like that." So I really want to be doped up.
I really
That had me lit, man.
I don't think, sir, I don't think you understand the emphasis in which I don't want to be present for this.
Exactly.
Please take me out of this.
Yeah, yeah, because they got caught the 10 backwards. I was like, man, I don't, cause it's just a weird situation that you're in. It's like, yeah, dude, I don't want to remember that at all.
Yeah, I mean, shit, just, uh, like, I've been in enough surgeries to where I don't like being put under anesthesia, but it also doesn't bother me. Like, I'm used to it, but
Yep,
I'm still just not comfortable with being taken out.
exactly. That's why you gotta tell the doctor ahead of time. You gotta say, hey, man, just get me gooned up really good because I don't even want to be coherent when I come in here.
I want to be so doped up on whatever you give me that I look at the color yellow and can't help but laugh, okay?
I want to just be able to slide out of the wheelchair.
Just melt into a puddle on the floor
What
with a
the hell?
smile on my face.
Or you pick me up and put me into bed and be perfect.
I've been listening
Exactly.
to
Just
y'all this whole damn time, being like, what the hell?
thinking about all those good, yummy feelings.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. The only time I enjoy ever having like any kind of medical issue, and it sucks, but it's true. Is like anytime I get to get like some morphine for it, because I immediately know exactly what it is. Like, I can taste it and I can smell it. Like, my brain it's kind of freaky. Like, my brain knows immediately the moment it hits in there. It's like, oh, yep, here's the good stuff.
Yeah.
No more pain. No more pain.
Yeah.
I remember when I had a bout of pleurisy. They gave me morphine to deal with the pain, and for like a good hour, I was just sitting there like moving my body around, like, man, nothing hurts. Everything feels just gravy. Like, this is what it must be like to be a child. I don't remember.
Yeah.
This is what it must be like to be a child, to feel like you can actually just move without hurting.
Yep, exactly.
I've never had anesthesia.
It's not bad. It's weird, just because you are going to sleep on the table 1 minute, and then you wake up somewhere else, and everything's already been done, and you got a bunch of stuff in you. You're just kind of very disoriented as to where you are. I mean, enough surgeries, you eventually just know what to expect. But like the first time you go under, it's kind of freaky, because like you're there 1 second, and then you wake up somewhere else, but you're not even cognizant that you went out. You're just lights out.
See,
It's like you blink.
Yeah, it's like you blinked. You're completely non-cognizant, like
Time just passed.
yeah,
It
time.
didn't even matter.
Yeah, exactly. Time is inconsequential.
see, I've never had surgery, so like I know eventually down the line I'm gonna eventually have some sort of surgery. So like, I'm like, no.
It's probably the closest you can come to the void without staying there. Which
Yeah,
is
every time I wake up, I want apple juice.
your body's like, hell yeah, give me some apple juice. I was taken out for a second. I want back in, and the only thing that's gonna bring me back in is some motherfucking apple juice.
Exactly. The first time I heard that, my wife said apple juice. I said apple juice.
Did I fucking stutter? Apple juice. You gonna join our party there, sandwiches, or are you over there baiting?
Oh, where the hell am I at?
He's baiting.
So what do I gotta do here to just join the party? Send me an invite.
Alright, I'll send you another one.
I must not have clicked on it or something, but I
There you go. Sent you another invite.
Do it harder.
Come on, baby. You know you can do it. I believe in you.
come on. Where's the invite?
Dude, that last match.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Got to the second last
If it
point.
doesn't show up, then you can invite me, and then we'll just all.
Alright.
There we go. Sorry, what were you saying, Bull?
That last match, dude, when we got up to that last point, there was nothing we can do.
Oh yeah, that was brutal.
Just trying to get pushed in, that wasn't happening.
Echoing.
That's
Bull?
probably my fault. That's my fault.
Always blaming the bull.
I need to get another mic boom or something for this other microphone, so it doesn't. What I really want to find is some freaking like in-ear earbuds that also have really good freaking voice. Like that, I want some earbuds with positional audio and good mic quality, so I can talk to people and hear the game without like having to use headphones, because headphones make my freaking ears hurt. Yeah, I've had a Bose sound system before, and it's incredible. Like it's fucking worth the money you put into it. It's just the money you put into it. I've made a Fox Squad.
And to be a sport guy.
I'm deploying on Garrison 3, the one to the east of Foy, by Charlie and Echo.
Hey, you know what I just realized?
What's that?
This is the map we were at. It fucked up.
I mean, that's the story of Foy.
Well, no,
Getting
I'm just
fucked
saying,
up.
because while I was waiting to see if you're still in game, the player list for this side, and Spider-Man was definitely on that list.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Shoots a web from his head, does whatever a spider can. Here comes Spider-Man.
Really want to see what the
I do
SVT
not
sniper
apologize
does.
for my rendition of Spider-Man.
Hi, I didn't even see that guy.
Yeah, he was crawling around in there. There's some guys moving around over there to the northwest.
God damn, dude, I'm so used to the MW2, man. My shots are not on point.
Ah, shit.
Oh, shiitakes. Oh, shit, it's farther down the... To the left. To the left, to the left.
All the bullets are coming from the left.
Oh, no. And you know what's weird? I know where each point is. After this, it's going to be everything on the right.
Hey, sandwiches. Have you played God of War for the PS4 at all?
No.
Oh man, you got to, bro.
Well, the problem is I gave my PS4 to my.
Well, your PS5, is it a digital or is it a disc edition? Oh well, if you go out, you can find a cheap copy of it at like GameStop or at a retro shop, and you can put it in your PS5 and it'll actually run in the most optimized mode. It'll run in like 4K checkerboard, 60 hertz, so it runs just locked in at 60, and it's a great experience. But the story is incredible. Alright. Yeah, if you want to go, like, honestly, I would probably go to, like, a GameStop or just a local retro, like, gaming store around you, because you can probably find it for, like, 15 bucks. Like, it's an old game by now, like, 2018 is old by gaming standards. It was also on the last gen console, so you'll find it pretty cheap. Definitely.
I didn't run into the store, it was naughty, bro. Enemy tank right there.
Yeah, I'd get it. I just don't want to spend like 70 bucks on it. There are a lot of people like coordinating like we do in this game. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I'm going to play for a free for all kind of game type, then I'm going to probably play Halo.
Yeah. That's I played Call of Duty all the time. And that was the whole conversation I started with Ripcord, how much I was just like sick and tired of playing Call of Duty because all the adults did like not shoot everyone.
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, well, you need to get this OLEs. I said, okay. But that started it.
Yep. I did get Insurgency Sandstorm because I know Distorted was recommending that one.
How much is it on the Play Store?
I got it on sale. I waited for it to go on sale. I think I got it for like $17. I wait for shit to go on sale. That's coming from the right side, from the southwest.
Can't see shit.
I'm gonna stand up to the target. There's a transport now. It's our truck there.
I think they're shooting from the wood line.
Look,
Oh,
Tank sees us.
yep.
Tank sees us. Mama!
It was from one direction, and then it was from both directions.
Run, there's a tank coming!
Honestly, dude, I think you'd really like the God of War games. The really good story, really good, solid mechanics, a good challenge if you want it, or you can make it as easy as you want it.
Still trying to figure out how I survived the tank assault.
Sorry, say again, Bull?
Trying to figure out how I survived that tank assault.
Luck.
Anytime I almost get taken out, it's like Bull's like the last man standing. Crazy shit.
I always get taken out before a bombing run, and then the bombing run spares me. It's like, why? Why? Nobody can revive me. There's nobody around. Everyone has been evaporated. So I just have to lie here with my friends in pieces. Bleeding out on the floor. It's just my lot in life.
Southeast, maybe. So I watched that All Spot on the Western Front.
Oh,
I wanted to
What'd you
watch
think
that.
of
I
it?
marked it and I hadn't watched it yet.
well, that's because none of it was really accurate and it deviated from the book. Like, I watched that and then I did my. Yeah. But I mean, it did show what it was like being a German soldier in World War One and the shit they had to go through. That's the only part I liked about it because I got to see exactly what the hell they went through. But what you call it? The guy who wrote the book, he was never on the Western Front. He was on the Eastern Front. Yeah, like I did research on it. He was actually on the Eastern Front fighting. He wasn't on the Western fighting the French. Like, it completely deviated from the book, dude.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah. And the guy who actually was pushing, like, the peace treaty, he never actually existed. Yeah. I was shocked. I'm like, what?
If you want some really good footage from World War One, I would recommend YouTubing British Path. Pathe.
Yeah.
It's basically an archival museum. None of it's censored material at all or anything like that. So um, it covers everything from like I've seen footage on from their archives of like um, trench assaults where like you literally watch like 300, 400 people just get wiped out in a dual-sided trench assault. Like it's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Well, see,
Like,
on the Western Front, they do that. Pretty much the whole German army is like flooding towards the French no
mm-hmm.
man's land, and they get into the French trenches, but then all of a sudden they get pushed back because they start bringing up the tanks and flamethrowers. That shit was brutal.
Oh yeah, like so one of the bits of footage I saw, like you watch this trench raid across like no man's land, and you watch like this detachment of at least like 150 men charge across the trenches, and then you watch probably about like 100 of them just drop from machine gun fire, and then you see the counter push from the other guys, and they push through the no man's land again, and then a whole like 150 of them drop, and then you see another charge from the other side as like one guy like it must have been terrifying like to be in that situation, because like you can see one guy at the very end who's just like the last guy standing with his bayonet, and he's just kind of like slowly marching towards him. You can see he doesn't want to do this anymore, and then he just gets like bayoneted by like another soldier. Like
Yeah.
it's nuts. Like I don't recommend it if you have a weak stomach, because it's, you know, it's raw war footage, but
Yeah.
it's good to have a perspective on what happened, and there's no better perspective than watching footage like that and understanding, you know, the gravity of that. And that's why all right, that's one of the things that I think a lot of people don't understand is like, especially when it comes to those war films, like the lives they're depicting, those are, you know, where your enemy is living, breathing human beings with hopes, ambitions, dreams, just like you. Just they're on the other side for whatever reason, and it may be a good reason to them. I see some strafing fire coming from over here.
Got a bomber running towards us. Yeah.
Oh.
I watched you two blow up, and then I got blown up.
Oh, I got blown up. Okay, I heard that pink of a headshot, and that was it.
So, Katie's grandfather fought in World War I, and he was one of the first pilots.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If we ever get together, I'll show it to you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to organize a day or a week or two to like come over there and spend some time with you and Ripcord. And
There you go. Hey, I'll hit Bull.
What, me?
get a.
I got you the accommodation.
Oh. I thought you said hooked, like you're about to punch me. Oh, wait, what the hell did I do now?
He's gonna give you a good walloping, yes.
I'm gonna give you a whack.
A good thwacking, yes. That's quite. Indubitably so, yes, quite. The quarterly review is more than affable.
I've been like dying to try out the SVT sniper Soviets since I got to tier 6. I never ever get the Russians on those maps right now.
I blame the Space Wizards. Like, you can never go wrong blaming the Space Wizards.
Yeah. So I downloaded the Lego Harry Potter series yesterday. I've been playing it. Actually pretty good.
Yeah, the Lego games are pretty good. I've just been burned out of them because of my kiddo.
Yeah.
That's for a while. That's all he wanted to play was Lego Star Wars, and like he would just play the same levels over and over and over again with me. It's like, God, no! Like just.
That's like watching Toy Story 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Or watching
Like,
Hocus Pocus
can we
like
please find something
20
else?
times.
It's like, can we please find something else?
Oh yeah.
Like, one of the things Linux likes to watch right now is West Coast Customs. But he only likes to watch this one episode in which they turn, like, this armored truck into a gaming rig. And he just watches that one episode on repeat. And like when he was sick, that's all that was on the TV all day was that one episode. That same
it's like
freaking episode.
It's like my girlfriend and her oldest daughter watching that one Supernatural episode where fucking he's scared of every little thing.
Oh
like,
man.
I mean, it's funny each time you watch it, but it's like it gets annoying after a while.
Man, talk about when kids being annoying. Like, so the other day,
Speaking of that, I gotta pull food
on
out.
Sunday, my kid had a birthday party he was supposed to be going to, where he could, you know, just hang out with other kids and jump at a trampoline park. We'd been looking forward to it all week. We were excited that morning for it. And he was excited when we got there. He saw one of his friends and was like, oh, hi. And then as soon as we got in there, into the room to drop off the present and take off his shoes and put on his the jump socks, he started having a complete meltdown and wanted to go home. Like, I was completely floored and frustrated, and like I was so angry because like the thing was like I was so looking forward to it because like I was looking forward to watching him have a bunch of fun, jumping around, hanging out with kids his age finally. I was looking forward to having some adult time, and also like I just was so confused because he was just looking forward to it. He was so excited to go, and then all of a sudden a 180 flip. I want to go home. I want to go home. Like, what the fuck happened? Like I was
You got
so
nervous, man.
I was so confused. Like, I feel bad because I got mad about it, but like I was just so confused and so just like bewildered. I didn't understand what the fuck happened. Because it was such a flip. It made no sense.
Somebody walk in?
No, well, the thing is, I tried to ask him, and he just doesn't like to answer questions when he's upset. Like, you can't get a straight answer out of him. I was like, well, what's wrong, buddy? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, well, buddy, you gotta give me more than I don't know. Like, is someone here that you don't like? Is Chance here? Like, I know you have problems with him. I know he's kind of mean to you. Like, do I need to go tell him to stay away from you? Like, we can go over there. Like, you know, we can do whatever, bud. And he was like, no. I was like, okay, well, what's wrong? Like, are you scared? Is it too much? Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, do you want to just sit here for a little bit and cool off? No, I want to go home. It's like, bud, like, why? This is the only chance you're gonna get. Like, you're gonna be here once. We're not really gonna come back here anytime soon. Like, it's your one chance to jump and have fun and play around with other kids your age that you know from school. And he just wasn't having it. Like, I could not console him. Like, I could not get him to, like, just calm down at all. Like, he was just losing his shit. I don't know what it was, and I think he was just overstimulated and overwhelmed. But, like, the fact that he wasn't communicating with us is, like, the big problem. That he wasn't, like, talking with us and telling us why he was upset, because he kept coming up with, like, random reasons and random things he would say. Like, it'd be like, oh, I don't want them to see my feet. Like, what? Is that you don't want them to see? Well, they won't see your feet. You're gonna be wearing socks. No, I don't want them to see my socks. Like,
oh, left side of that building.
It was just so confusing.
You got him.
It was so confusing.
Oh, he got me.
Oh, he got you. I heard the thing. I thought you got him.
No, that was me getting shot in the head.
Oh, I'm not here to you guys got shot. I didn't. I was just too smoke.
If you just want to put a smoke in my corpse's mouth.
It's like that one dude we found laying on the ground with a freaking red flower on his chest.
There you go.
Still got that picture, by the way.
See, if I got shot in combat, that's exactly how and bled out. That's exactly how it would have gone out, with the smoke in my mouth. Like, I'm gonna enjoy this last fucking smoke.
Even if it is a fucking $10.
Exactly. Like, I don't care what flavor this is. I'm getting my last puff. I always had at least like a pack or two on me. Oh, bag grenade, get away, get away.
Damn, you were close. I didn't know you were right behind me.
Oh damn, you survived?
Yeah, we both did.
It's probably because y'all were prone.
Oh, he was standing up.
Oh, well, there you go. Magic.
Somehow I'm surviving crawling in the grass.
It's a motherfucking miracle.
I'm down. Dude, get your ass out of my face. Hi. We're gonna die. Looking for that MG, I'm not seeing him. Hear him.
Man, where is he?
Hey. Ow! Bandage. Shit. God damn it. Yep, I was out of grenades. They're right there in the ruined building.
Yeah, I got one over here.
Yeah.
One down.
He ran from the ruined building. There's like 2 or 3 more inside there. Dude, we ain't gonna win. We got like 2 squads on top of us.
God, way to be such a pessimist.
Dude, I already won the 23. We're the 23.
Howard.
Well.
That's right.
Bit rusty on this, remember? I've been
We
playing
will turn the
MW2.
tide of this war. We will fight them here On the land, we will fight them in the air and at sea. We will drive the invaders back and take back our home and secure our future.
Talking about
Where
like
is he
right
in
over
my
here.
position? Oh, I see him. Ah, fuck. He got me. And I had a grenade in my hand. Goodbye, cruel world.
Hey, you're no longer allowed to throw grenades. You're getting shot every time you try.
It's, I know what it is. It's because I'm trying to take my time and make sure I'm accurately lobbing them. What I need to do is what I do in real life with grenades and hit my target, and that's just fucking huck 'em. Just like panic throw a grenade. Because every time I've done one of those tests where like you have your like physical fitness test and you have your combat readiness test, like they have you like buddy carry and buddy drag and then run for like sprint for 800 meters and yada yada. Yeah, they have you do all that, and then they have you throw a grenade at the end of this course after you've just been dragging someone behind you or like in front of you running backwards for a while. And then bear crawling with someone underneath you. Like, it's fucking nuts. Your arms are fucking tired, and then you have to throw a grenade in a tiny little fucking box. That's like, it's a 9x9 box, and it's like a good 25 feet away. No, not 25, a good 50 feet away. So, like, it's a good throw. Like, it's not an easy throw, but it's not a hard throw. Like, almost any adult can throw something about 50 feet. Like,
Yeah.
That's not that hard. But like to accurately get it in that little 9x9 square after just dragging somebody for fucking 25 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the point of exhaustion. Now you gotta try and get through that.
Yeah, and you gotta
Objective.
and you gotta walk through all the steps of it too. Like if you just grab it and throw it, they won't count it. So you have to do like you have to remove the pin. Like it's not an actual like grenade or anything or a training grenade. It's just basically a hollowed out grenade, but you have to walk through the motions of it. So pull the pin, release the safety clip, get in a proper throwing stance and pitch that grenade. Oh god. No, I watched you go down. You
Think I got him?
collapsed in front of me.
Yeah, I got the
I
guy.
put down a new OP.
Definitely did get the motherfucker.
And now you don't have to walk as far. I'm gonna try to get another one set up in just a few.
Good and 11 more.
Yeah, it's starting to even out. It's 61 players now.
Lennox one of the ones that he'll come back and tell you what was bothering him, or is he just gonna leave it alone?
Largely, you have to pry.
Gotcha.
That's what we have to do with my girl's youngest daughter.
But I did make sure the next day to apologize to him and shit like that. I was like, I'm sorry, I did not conduct myself well and I behaved poorly, and I'm sorry for that. You deserve better than that from me.
Well, here's what I was gonna suggest. Something like that, where all of a sudden he gets uses this shit for no reason, and it's obvious you're not gonna get that on. Just take yourself and him out of that situation completely. Go to McDonald's. He lives in McDonald's. Make sure he doesn't tell you. Because on obviously, if you're trying to drag it out of him and he's not giving it to you,
Mm-hmm.
you're kind of forcing him. And you know how you hate to be forced. I hate to be forced into talking about something I'm not about.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you completely take yourself out of it, they'll actually contact you and tell you what's going on.
Hmm.
Well,
It's that whole reverse psychology thing. You don't want to tell me? Fine, no problem. Don't tell me. Hey, let's go get a burger. You know what I mean? Surprise. So you're just confusing him completely, and then he's going to be like, well, he rewarded me. Why did he reward me? Maybe I should tell him what's going on.
well,
I'll give it a shot. I mean,
it's always worth a shot. I mean, because I raised two boys, so I had to do different things to get them to tell me what was going on. And the older they got, the more head games I had to play with them to get them to tell me what was going on.
yeah, it's just like, because I tried to pry answers out of him, and a lot of the time he just doesn't want to give me any answers. Usually his answer is, I don't know, and it's like, well, bud, I don't know is not adequate. Like, you can't just answer every question with I don't know. That's not how communication works, bud. You have to give me more to work with than I don't know.
Sure. And the thing is in that environment that he was in, the whole pandemic and everything, maybe it was a bit overwhelming for him to see that many people in one spot. I think there's a bad idea stuff.
Yeah, and I thought about that too, but I mean, we went to the state fair and there was way more people there. Oh my god, that was a tank round.
That was.
bye-bye.
But we went to the state fair and there was so many more people there, and he handled it great. So that's
Yeah, that's probably not it.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I was so confused. Like, because I even asked him, I was like, "Bud, you remember how much more crowded the state fair was? Like, this isn't that crowded." But like later on, I think Robin got it out of him that he wanted to go on the slides, and it was like, "Bud, all you had to do was ask to go on the slides." As soon as I spawned in, I got hit by that bombing run.
Yeah. So he thought he was the rules of the party where he was obligated to go to the trampoline and not the slides.
I guess so. I guess that's what I was gathering from him. Like I said, like his answers are really obtuse, so it's hard to gather accurate information when he's not giving you anything. It's like, okay, where do I go?
Go pee down.
I'm saying sometimes it's best just to not even ask. Just act like it doesn't affect you, whatever his reason is.
I mean, it might. That might work too, especially considering how much we pester him about how he feels about stuff in the first place.
That's two
I'd be
tanks.
like, why don't?
Maybe he doesn't know. He's not exactly sure how to tell you how he feels about it, and he needs to think this through, and you just caught him completely off guard on like, why do I have to tell you how I feel about this?
Yeah, like we try to. One of the things we're trying to work on now is making him use more of his words. Like instead of just vaguely expressing things, like completely express things. But we're hoping that'll help, being able to, like, look, bud, you need to use your words more. You need to describe how you feel. Like, I understand if you feel overwhelmed and don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But you need to tell me that.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I don't know, because that doesn't help me. Damn.
Yeah, he was standing right there waiting for me. Yeah, it's just an option.
I'm gonna give it a shot, because I mean I'll gladly take any kind of, anything I can put in my toolbox for raising my kid right,
Yeah, it's not really raising them right. It's just getting them to open up to you. That's nothing will be more important than when he's 15 and 16 than him being able to come to you and telling you what's going on.
Well, that's exactly what I mean by like raising him right, letting him know that I'm like that he can trust me like with his feelings and his emotions. Like, yeah, I may not be the most receptive, but he can trust me with those things, and I can listen to them.
Exactly. And you'll get there. It's a challenge. You as kids going through this. I went through it with both of my kids. Failing, and then achieved. It finally got to a steady point where I was like, okay, now I feel comfortable.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can plop down a Gary here. I'm still too close.
Yeah, too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of addiction, personality, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, that, I mean, I had it once when I was, like, the first time I got morphine
Sorry.
was when I was like 13, and that was because I had to have my appendix removed. So, like, they gave me morphine for that, and I kind of became like addicted to it slightly in the hospital because I pretty much would feign pain and tell them whatever they needed to hear to get me some more. And they were like, yeah, your dosage is going up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and stop you from getting more. But I heard a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's the thing about it, like, it's one of the things, like, I love the way it makes me feel. I really do. Like, it makes me feel warm and tingly when I think about it, and it makes me feel all kinds of good when I think about it, but at the same time, I'm aware of how good that, just the thought of that makes me feel, and that's what kind of scares me. Like, the fact that I immediately know what it is the moment it touches my veins. I immediately know what it is. Like, it's no mystery. Like, I'm well aware of what's happening. And just how, like, consumed by just the feeling I get when I get it is just, like, it's scary.
Yeah.
Just how good it feels.
Oh yeah.
About a month now.
Shit, there's a tank right here.
Starter. Refuses
That's
to eat
why
anything I
honestly,
make.
that's why one of the reasons why I sympathize a lot with, you know, people who have addictions and stuff like that. It's people think that it's you know, it's an easy choice. It's really not.
No, it's not.
It's not an easy choice, especially because, you know, a lot of people, you know, they're either wired a little bit different and they're more, you know, predisposed to having issues with addiction, or, you know, maybe they just had a bad bout of luck and, you know, they just got addicted to something just out of bad luck, you know, like
Sure.
pain pills or something like that, something that was meant for good, and they just wore off and they wouldn't do anything anymore to help, you know.
Oh yeah.
So then you
Help.
find some way to make the pain stop.
Sure. Absolutely. Everyone has
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah. But that's,
Those are my three brutal addictions.
yeah, like, honestly.
Eating, fishing are my other addictions.
Like, honestly, like, that's a thing that I always try to, like, express to people, is, like, every single person has their vice.
Yeah.
Something that they do in excess that they know they shouldn't do in excess, but they still do it anyway.
Exactly. Like, I got buddies of mine that drink. You know, I'll have a drink every now and then, and I'll get drunk every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a good quality beer, like 2 or 3 of those, and I'm good.
Exactly. So they're always bragging.
Right. Right. Like, the only thing I do is get a little pissy because I don't have any butt. Yeah, so yeah, I say pissy, but like my pissy is unpleasant. I'm not exactly the most pleasant person to be around when I can't have my medicine. Because, I mean, I use it for anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder. Like, it helps me deal with those things. Like, especially if I'm having a big PTSD attack. Like,
Sure.
it definitely helps, like, pull me back and, like, recenter me almost immediately. But, like, if I don't get it, I get pissy. And if I can't make myself ration it out properly, then I go into like a 1-day depressive funk where just everything sucks. One day, like 2 days of being pissy, and then 1 day of just like mild depression, where nothing appeases me except sleep. I do and don't have a sustainable supply. It's just because it's legal, not legal in Texas. Like, I have my prescription. But it's not. Say again. Oh no. Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly, Texas is as lenient as they are with it in general. Like, most of the time, if you get caught with, like, a gram or 2, like, they'll usually just, like, dump it out on the side of the road and tell you to go away. Right, unless you have, obviously, enough with the intent to distribute. And honestly, I think that's how most drug laws should be. Anyway, just if you have a personal amount, so the fuck what? Yeah, they honestly do. I mean, it just needs to be over with. It needs to just be done. Honestly, like, it's a good tax revenue. Just tax it like you do alcohol under the same sin tax that alcohol has, and have the same restrictions, 21 and up. And if anybody, you know, is caught smoking under 21, you hit them with the same penalties you would if you caught them drinking under 21. Like, just do the same shit. Like, it's not hard. You're always going to have people breaking the law. You will never not have people breaking the law. And that's the thing, like, you can't make laws and decisions and rulings based off of the 2 to 3% who are going to do stuff regardless of what the rules say. there's always going to be a dissident to your rule. Always, no matter what you do. So you can't make rules based around that 1, 2, 3% that apply to everybody. You make rules that apply to those 1, 2, 3% of people.
So here's a good one for you. I was working asset protection for this company.
Mm-hmm.
And, they were having this party.
Dang, that's a lot of donuts.
There was just more races that don't have anything
I've got every flavor in the book. You can't be upset with what I got. You don't have pistachio almond with strawberry jam? What the hell's wrong with you? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? What kind of combination is that? That's not fucking common. That's why I'm not allowed to pick up for corporate parties, because that's exactly how I respond in those situations. Like, they're like, well, what about the extra whipped topping donuts? Why don't you have any of those? I don't know. Why didn't you ask me for any of them, man? Exactly. Like, I just rearranged my room and I'm already finding things wrong with it. Like, things I already have to correct. Like, well, I thought this through, but apparently I didn't think it through enough, so I have to redraw the entire fucking board again. Let's go again at this. Here we go, round 26. I really wish the judge would just call the match by now, but, you know, they're not calling the match by now. The judge is still just ringing round after round. I really like it. I really like him stop. Good God, this is a fucking meat grinder. Like, they are dug in every single direction. Like, this is absurd. Attacking from every angle. Right. Let's see if they avoid your internet cable this time.
Yeah. Hey, I'll talk.
I don't think he does like our stories.
No, I'm just listening.
No, you know, no, it's fine, boy. You know, it's okay.
The fuck? I'm gonna go for a smoke. I'll be back.
No, you do that.
I got bull accommodation.
There we go, sandwiches. You got one.
There we go.
Oh, you got two of them.
Nice.
I wonder if I can play the didgeridoo on this piece of PVC. I probably can. Yeah, let's use the smooth end so it doesn't rip my lip up. You ready for some didgeridoo action?
There we go.
Hold on. Actually, I actually have a real didgeridoo. Hold on. Oh God, this thing is fucking heavy. I forget how fucking heavy this didgeridoo is. Oh, there's spider webs in it. Wonder if anything's alive in it. I see a bunch of cobwebs inside of it. I don't want to put my lips on it and start blowing if I'm going to get bit by a spider. Yeah, I picked up this didgeridoo in Australia, actually.
Nice.
And they, of course, the Aussies were like, look at this American bloke thinking he can come in here and play didgeridoo. Can you actually play that? And I'm like, actually, I fucking can, jackass. And, I actually kind of surprised them a little bit. I just didn't know how to circular breathe at all, but I do now. Let's see if I can play a little bit. Ah! I don't have the wax mouth seal, so I can't do it as well, because it used to have like a beeswax mouth seal on it, but it fell off a long time ago.
Hello?
Hi, Bull.
Oi.
I was just playing the didgeridoo. I was didging out.
Frickin' map.
Alright, you want to make a squad, Bull, so I can get some XPs?
Item.
Sent Ripcord over a photo off of a screenshot. Showed a dude, girl in a wheelchair, and she had those tracks. She's going through the woods.
Nice.
And yeah, tank tracks.
Yeah.
He said he could have got something like that years ago for free.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty slick. I like it.
Honestly, if I was, you know, paralyzed and I needed a wheelchair, I would totally do the fucking tank treads, and I would, like, for Halloween, make it look like I was a battle tank with, you know, the commander hanging out the top of it.
Yeah, I want that down.
Always playing the...
He said that, well, this year, running this house and this big pumpkin carving and advancing gears. And, Elevators. Mark Solo.
Nice.
Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. Originally, everyone's out here,
You're just like, screw it. I'm Obi-Wan.
Exactly. That's why I said on and then I'll fuck up. But anyhow, he said he ran into a battle and made his wheelchair Darth Vader's TIE fighter.
Oh,
Nice.
And it was badass. That's the call, man. You guys could have done something like that for you.
I would find a way to make the wheelchair make the TIE fighter sound as it rolled by the... You'd be like, yes!
Yeah, it was perfect.
You know, honestly, I know this is it brings it up, like just talking about, you know, being wheelchair bound and whatnot, but I know probably at some point I will be, just due to my feet and my knees. But I hope before then I can have like doctors just surgically remove my fucking feet, so I can have those little springy prosthetics instead. I will gladly take those over my feet. My feet constantly bother me. I would much rather deal with pressure on a stump and dealing with a lot of pain on a stump than having to deal with my entire foot. Because, man, like, every once in a while I can't walk on my foot properly. Because, like, it's just a searing pain in my foot. Like, I have a really bad case of plantar fasciitis. Which is basically like the inflammation and overwork of the tendon on the bottom of your foot, which is why my arches on my feet have collapsed. So. Yeah, they kind of helped, but they didn't really. They helped with the foot pain, but they didn't help with the back pain. So I was just like, screw it. If I can get a job where I'm not on my feet all day, they won't bother me as much, and that's largely been true. Largely, but from time to time, my feet really do bother me. Like, where I'd really like to go ahead and get my disabled plates for my car, because there are days when I definitely freaking need them. Yeah, like walking without crutches is just not happening. Because, like, if I walk on... You know how when you walk on your foot, you push with the ball of your foot right behind your big toe? I can't do that on days like that. Otherwise, it feels like someone's shoving a hot knife into the bottom of my foot. So, on those days, it's just like, alright, well, crutches it is, because I'm not going anywhere, and I have to walk on the outside of my foot. And then usually those days stress out my knees, and then so I can't barely freaking walk. I'm like hobbling around everywhere. It's probably going to have to happen within the next 10 years or so that I'm going to have to get my knees replaced or some major surgery on my freaking legs to some capacity.
Well, I do know from people that had their replacements, they get included, that it's best to get it over with. Get it done, get it done.
Yeah, I could probably get it. Probably have an easier time getting it authorized, considering that I have Champ VA through my disability rating, which largely gives me access to pretty much all the hospitals that are out there. So, like, instead of having to go to specific emergency rooms, I can go to any emergency room and the VA just takes the bill for it. And then if I need to go to a doctor, it's like almost any other kind of insurance thing where if it's in your network, you're covered. And if not, you have to pay it out the ass or, whatnot.
See, my dad had one hip replaced, and then he waited a few years to get the other one done. Said that he wished he would have gotten the other one done at the same time because it puts pressure on the other one. Well, my dad is, I think he's like 80% covered by the VA. So, he actually got it to where he was able to say that his hips were messed up due to service. So they went ahead and they told him at first, like, well, we're gonna do the other one and see where it goes. And then he ended up having to get it redone. And they went ahead and did his other one at the same time. So he was like all kinds of fucked up in his bed.
Fucking goddamn bots are fucking crazy. Fucking spam bots are driving me nuts, man.
Oh, did you get a message on your PlayStation like I did? Hot girls here.
The girl's 18 online.
Yeah, I got hot girls here, hot babes. Who the heck adds me? Who freaking puts me into that crap?
See if I can find them real quick and block them from the channel.
Is this going on in your channel?
Yeah.
No, mine
There you go,
literally,
they're all
I think mine was in my messages, let me check. That was in my channel. What the hell? Oh god. Have the squirts. Do we have supplies on point? They're just now coming. Jesus. In the hole. At least I didn't get shot in the ass.
There we go. I took care of all those messages and that user. They're no longer allowed to post on my channel.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that on my channel.
So what you do is you go to hide user on channel.
Huh?
And that'll block them from being able to see your channel or even comment on your channel at all. And then I also reported them for spam and sexual content. I went on to their actual profile and reported it.
Ah, it's not even showing up live. Oh, now it is. I had to go to actual YouTube.
Yep.
Hide user on this channel.
Like, I've reported them as spam countless times, and it didn't work, so I hid them on the channel and reported them again.
That's what I'm doing right now. Got him.
I was half tempted to do that to that freaking douche spindle, who's been freaking giving me guff on my channel, but nah, I'm gonna let him keep, like, making himself look bad. Yeah, the guy. Do you like how do you like my responses? Like, I like the, my favorite part is the, what city you in? Why do you want to know? Just curious. Yeah, Come on, you can't even admit that you want to come find me to beat me up? Like, what? You can't even man up to that? Like, you deleted some of your comments, bro. Like, you can't even stand by your pile of shit. Like, when I shit on the ground, I stand next to it and at least admit my own stinky pile of shit. Like, if someone's like, whose shit is it? Be like, it's mine. It's my shit. Well, why'd you shit here? Because I had to shit. I spawned in to immediately get hit by fucking Hardy. I hate it when I do that. Yeah, I just redeploy on those moments. I'm like, yeah, fuck this.
Like me, where I get that, just man artillery. Get some kills.
Alright, in the bunker, due north of the trench line, there's a guy in there.
Yeah, outpost is gone.
I think he's the one coordinating strikes, too. I'd like to thank everybody who's come in so far. Thank you very much for checking out my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like, the subscribe, and the bell icon, and all that good razzmatazz. It'd be much appreciated. Spawning in at the airhead. Spawning in at the airhead.
They spread themselves thin for us to take the ball trail already.
We're coming from the airhead. Yeah. We're gonna win. I start my hair metal and someone leaves my channel immediately.
Yeah, at least it's better than when they were doing it when you were saying subscribe.
Look, it never fails. Like, I'm like, make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, and the bell icon, and then the viewer goes away. It's like, god damn it. It's like every time, it never fails. Especially like when I see like I've got like 10 viewers on my YouTube channel or something like that. Like, I got 10 viewers on there. I'm like, hey everybody, nice for y'all to come in. Go ahead and let me know what your favorite game of the year is so far. And then like 4 viewers leave. I'm like, god damn it, I'm trying to engage with you. Let me engage. Let me ask you questions. Please talk with me.
11 for like 2 months now.
And there another one went.
This guy behind this bunker here.
I love it. Maybe they did it just to prove the point. Like, yep, he's talking about it. Like, we gotta leave now. God damn it.
Oh.
Exploded.
Kid just screamed in the hallway.
Alright guys, this is it for me. I will not be on tomorrow.
No worries.
Back on Friday.
I'm
Right
in.
on, man. Well, I will.
Okay, well, man.
I'll see you Friday, brother.
Ate him, man.
I'll be on your channel tomorrow,
Sweet.
but I don't know how I'll respond to any questions.
Honestly, I'm probably just gonna be streaming where I'm at in God of War Ragnarok, or no, if I'm not doing that, I'm going to be playing Halo Infinite because the winter update came out, and I'd like to get some content on the winter update. And if it's good, give 343 the credit they deserve, while still being critical of the fact that that shit should have been there at fucking launch.
Alright, dude. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Alright, later, brother.
Later.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be, or today is when they release the winter update for Season 2. With unlocking Forge Beta, and campaign co-op via network, and I think 2 new maps and some new weapons and some game modes, as well as a new level progression system.
Oh, nice. See, that's what makes me miss having my Xbox. Just for Halo.
I mean, you could get a Series S pretty cheap, and those, I mean, you could probably find a used one at GameStop pretty cheap.
Well, the thing is we only got a Walmart where I'm at. So, pretty much got no
eBay?
choice. Got no choice but to,
Might be able to get one off of eBay. I see them occasionally going pretty cheap there. Occasionally.
yeah.
And you might even be lucky and be able to find a new one for a decent price, because a bunch of scalpers are still sitting on back stock for a lot of those.
Yeah. But we're gonna be focusing on getting my girl a PS5 to start work. That way,
Yeah,
you
the
know, I can get her
PS5
on
is
here.
probably the hardest one to find right now.
Out here, dude, freaking Walmart. I can find it real quick, any price.
Yeah, like I've seen one PS5 actually in a store that wasn't because someone ordered it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen one other person walking out with a PS5 out of a store, but I'm pretty sure they did an online order for that.
That's pretty much the only way you can do that right now. Walmart, Target, I guess their drivers were like stealing the game systems where they got to the store. So now the only way for you to get one is you have to order it online.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I just had really, really good luck.
Yeah.
I should have taken that lucky streak and bought a lottery ticket with it.
See, I got mine for like $800-900.
What, your PS5?
Yeah.
I got mine at retail. Like I managed to snag mine on a Target, online on Target, and managed to pick up the only one they had in stock at that Target the same day I ordered it. It was the only one that was sent to that location. Only one apparently was, and that was the one I got.
Me, I was living, dude, you couldn't even order them online. You had to wait for them to show up at the store. They put it on their online website and then order it, but by the time you'd see it was there, it would say out of stock.
Yeah, I managed to catch the drop. It was like at 4 a.m.
Oh wow.
And so, like, there wasn't a lot of people there.
Well, I still get messages from the GameStop over by my house.
Yeah.
Letting me know like, hey, we're getting one in. Come get one if you want. I'm not even living there no more. Oh. Where you at up at the next point?
Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh. At Call Trail. Apparently I like to have a fucking hole in my lip. Keep freaking spilling my damn coffee.
Well, don't do that.
You tried. The closest garrison to reserve. Or actually, no, I'm going to the OP because it keeps going hot. No idea where it's going hot at. Son of a bitch. No, working on getting my girlfriend a PS5 again. Because her ex took her PS5.
That sucks.
Yeah, when split. So kind of want to tell the dude, like, dude, you didn't even work for that PS5. She busted her ass to get that shit, and you just simply take that shit? No. Took her PS5 and left her your PS4. That's fucked up. She knows what belongs to me, so if me and her ever split up,
God
dude,
damn it.
we're only grabbing what belongs to us.
Oh, if we could get this point.
Her first ex, the father of her two oldest kids. He's like so fucking butthurt. I told him to move his car. Parents. After he got told by both of them once each time, and then once by my girl. I said, dude, hey, stop parking in the driveway so that we can just get the shit done. And he got butthurt. Now he's like, I'm gonna run a background check on you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I got a job at the hospital. Really think there's any on my background that'll make it to where, you know, say shit? Like, fight for it, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I found him. Was right over here. I don't know if that's our smoke or their smoke.
Yes.
That's what I said. I don't know. Yeah, right here. Two of them. Someone moving over here.
I'm watching. I don't see nothing.
Damn smoke. Got my binos out.
Up, I see one.
The spawn point right over here.
That one. I got a headshot over here on one.
That Artie is getting really close to me, but not getting me. You think they stop, you know?
I got one over here somewhere.
Looking. Yeah, they're moving right.
Barely made them out through the pixels in the background.
Yeah. I got like a spawn point right over there or something. Ooh, our garrison's going hot.
I'm moving up. I'm pushing in.
Finals out right now. It's probably a stupid idea.
All I have is stupid ideas.
Here. Hit him once, I don't know if he went down.
I was behind a rock and a tree. How did the bullets hit me? There
Bro,
was a
peace
tree and a rock.
Behind us somehow.
Spotted at the OP back at the last point.
Eh. What I do.
So if we capture this, it's gonna be my last.
Oh, you can switch over to Legos, Harry Potter, or or two.
Well,
Try to get some content
I'm
on
probably
that.
gonna switch over to God of War, finish off where I was, and then go pick up my kid.
I'm still waiting for this, Garrus is not hot no more. Gotcha, bitch.
What maybe I should do for my channel is make a promotional video using the Morgan Freeman voice.
Careful on that. You don't want to get hit for
Morgan
anything.
Freeman, and this is my favorite channel on YouTube.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by anything, bro.
What's that?
I wouldn't use Morgan Freeman. I would just use your regular voice because you don't want to get hit with any like copyright or anything.
You can't copyright a voice.
Freeman
Because
is
that's
copyrighted.
No, that's completely covered under fair use. Completely covered under fair use because first of all, an impression is not copyright. It's not copyright. You can't copyright someone's voice. That's just not something you do.
Well, let me know if you do get hit by anything, because if so, then I'll start freaking making some shit.
Because so being able to impressions, you can't really copyright a voice, and on top of that, technically, even if I used a line from a movie and I wasn't using his voice, you couldn't even hit me for copyright there, because if I literally said a line from a movie with literally any other actor's voice, then it's technically not copyrighted at that point. It's creative direction. As long as I'm not particularly selling it as the same material with a different voice actor.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not selling a compilation of Morgan Freeman's greatest one-liners.
Yeah. I might start streaming some WM2, or MW2, because I get some matches where I'm literally running around just knifing the hell out of everybody, and they're getting pissed off. Like,
well, it's a competitive game. People get pissed off at everything in Call of Duty. It's why I just stopped playing.
Well,
I got so tired of the toxic community.
Well, last night the other team actually gave me props. They're like, dude, we don't know what the heck was going on. He kept getting behind us somehow, just knifing us. GG's.
Alright,
And then,
man.
yeah.
I'm gonna bounce out of here. I gotta get me some water, some food.
Man.
God of War.
Man.
You have a good one, man.
You too.
Later.
Later.